What's going on, everybody? JuicyTaz201 bringing you another Minecraft video. Welcome back to my channel, EndWorld. We are back here in Roosevelt City. It's been a while, but we are back here, and this is a Roosevelt City update video, and I guess you could say channel update video, because I'm pretty much doing both. But we are here in the park, and we are not in the front of the city today, because the park is where all the action is happening lately. I'm building up the area around it. You'll see some stuff under construction, some new stuff, but hope everybody's having a fantastic day, so let's get right into today's video. So, we are over here by a few new buildings, and let's fly up here. I'm trying to fly. We have some of the old buildings there that you all know by now if you've been watching the channel for a while. If you haven't, be sure to watch some of my old videos. They're pretty entertaining. Especially the old ones when I was like, really young. Those are fun to watch too, but I would not watch those because I feel embarrassed watching those. But, that was old, and here's a new video, and I'm happy to bring this to you, and I keep rambling, so I'm sorry. I'm just looking around to show, because I really don't know what I want to show off first, because there's so much in the world to show off, but, yeah, sorry it took me a while to make a new video. It's been building, as I said, and I'm going to just describe over here what I plan on doing, certain areas where I'm currently working on, and over there, I do not want to show you what that is, but I'm currently working on that and a few other things, other projects around the world. But over here is the courthouse. We did a video on that already. That was the last video before this one. And there's a road being put in right here. Not by me, though, because I cannot do these kind of roads. So I had my one friend start working on this road, and it's turning out really good. I'll show his name any second, but his curvature, he got really amazing. I don't know how people really do that. I'm just terrible with roads. I always say if I could do my roads now, like the ones in the ground, I would do them much different, but I have no room anymore. But right here is Party Pig Guy. He's the one who's been working on the new highways up there and the curves. He's going to do a little bit more work for me. He's been a subscriber for a while, and he always is, like, messaging me and everything. I just never saw it before until I saw the messages, because I get a few messages. So I'm sorry if I don't reply to every message. I reply to a lot of them on Twitter and my email on here that's connected to my channel. But let's fly over here. So what I'm doing is I'm building up the park area right now. I'm putting a lot of residential. We need more living area, more hotels. So over here you'll notice a few old buildings that I made a while ago. I have a lot of empty land over here, right here, which will have a great view of the city. The police department was going to go here, but the view right there is amazing. And I want to put some residential stuff right here. So we already have the Renaissance Hotel, the sandstone to my left of me. But there's so many commercial buildings and other kind of buildings that I need more living area. So I made an older building right across the street right there. Now, I could make a separate video on this, but we are showing it off in this video. It's right here. It's inspired off, just like a regular New York City build. It's not a real building in real life, but I think it turned out amazing. I just kind of like, winged it. Got inspiration from a few things, but I was in New York City the day before I built this. This was built in 3 days, surprisingly. So I got inspiration, and we're going to go inside of it because it's brand new. A lot of detail like that over there, the counter. There's like no reason for that amount of detail, but since it's an old building, you got to do it because the old buildings just have so much detail. Up here, there's interior for every floor because they copied and pasted floors. This is the first building that I think, copy and pasted. Well, actually, it's the second building, but second one. But some of the floors change up. But it was still really hard. Back in the old days, I would have to do every floor by hand, which was very, very tedious. And most of the city was built that way. That's why it took forever to build something. But I'm gonna start making more with this now. I'm not gonna rely on it though. Don't worry. Oh yeah, this is the bathroom, bedroom. It has a very nice interior. It's just like just a regular apartment building. But it has a great location too. It's right next to the park. So if you have a dog, you just walk it over there, and your dog can go in the bathroom in the park. But, if you live in my city, you better clean up after yourself. Because if you don't clean up after yourself, I'm watching. I'm always watching. And we're just going to go up more. The floors change a little bit. We're just going to go right outside right away. I'll peek in another room before we leave the building. There's really not much to see in here, just a lot of interior. But the exterior is really nice. And there's a store inside, too. And we'll go to that after we check out the interior up here. So let's just peek in this room. And see, it's nothing special, but, it would still be expensive in real life because you're, like, in the city. So here's, like, a little community, like, sitting area. You can go outside at night and, take a look outside, I guess you could say. So let's go down to the bottom. I'm just showing you some of the detail of it. I really like how it turned out. I could have done a separate video on it, but I don't know why I didn't do it. But you guys are seeing right now. So this is going to be like actually one of the first. I wanted to make something that's useful that I haven't done yet. So I made a place, New Day Clothing, and it's the first clothing store I believe in the city. I need more shopping areas, so I made a clothing store, and the clothing racks and everything. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers, I have experience with making clothing stores. I made a mall with my friend Brent, which you can actually buy in the marketplace. It's called Ender Grove Mall. It took forever to build. There's like over 50 stores or something like that. But I made so many clothing stores that I'm kind of a pro at it now. So anyways, over here is going to be a very luxury hotel and apartment building. I'm really just playing around right now with this shape. It probably will not be the end result, but I'm just playing with, height and diameter, because I want to get a good view, because right here, the view of the park is amazing, and like on the computer, you can see the city skyline from here, so I'm trying to get a building that takes advantage of the view. Maybe not from the outside, it wouldn't look like, tremendous, but the inside, I just want to have like a beautiful hotel building and condominiums, but I don't want to make it look too much like the Renaissance skyscraper hotel building that I did nearby. So let me fly over here. There's going to be more buildings going up in the center of the city. I'm not really focusing on the front of the city right now. All my attention's on the park area because I want to get that done for some reason. I want to get buildings around it. I have a lot of deadlines, mental deadlines. We'll see if I get to them. I have a lot of things coming up real soon. College and stuff starts up for me again since it's the beginning of August. But so much on my plate, and I'm just trying to do as much as I can. Been doing this, building the city for almost 6.5, maybe 7 years now, and it gets hard sometimes, but I want to continue. I want to get this thing over with because I have so much time and effort in it, and I know you guys love, when I put out these videos, so I want to continue as long as I can doing this. I know it brings a lot of joy to people and inspiration. But over here, I moved the Rockefeller Center. Actually, I didn't do it. My friend Drayden moved it. The Rockefeller Center, it was moved somewhere else. It was actually moved right near the building that we just toured, and you probably remember that. You can even go back in the video and check it out where it was moved. But yeah, it was taking up too much room, and it looked kind of weird in the front of the city. And so I decided I wanted it moved, and now we're going to get some really cool buildings around here. Maybe my HQ and everything, so we can do much more cooler updated builds in the front of the city. So let's switch to nighttime to show you what the city looks like now in 2019, and the skyline's always evolving. I won't say there's really not many like new skyscrapers yet for the year. I just did, I did one I believe this year, but I'm working on smaller scale buildings, the ones that are filler buildings like the one over there that I showed off. Filler buildings, I want to make more filler buildings, not like just tall buildings, because when there's just too many tall buildings, like, they all become small, I would say. When you have too many tall ones, they're all just the same height, so nothing special about them. But yes, you can see it lights up really nice at night. There's so many interiors inside, and I have the Mercer building over there. I'm still been working on that for a while, off and on. So I'll show that building off one of these days once it's completed. But yes, it looks really nice here at night. And over here, I'll put maybe more condominiums, just apartments or whatever. But yes, I believe that is everything that's new. I plan on doing so much more real soon in big projects, but for now, let's get some of these smaller buildings done and miscellaneous little projects going. So, I believe that is everything. I hope everybody enjoyed today's video. Be sure to smash that like button below. Leave a comment. I might respond. If I can, I will. And tell me what you like about the city, what you want to see, and what you want to see on the channel. I'm working on a few other videos and more Minecraft World Tours, so those will be out real soon. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. It's been JuicyTaz201. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.